everybody. It's your boy G, and I'm with my girl
G.
Welcome, G fam. Eats. We're gonna eat some spaghetti today. Big bone hot, spicy spaghetti. This is Deborah's secret weapon. We've gotta see if we can just dip in here and get some of this goodness out of here. We got some salad, so we're gonna stay healthy. But before we do that,
Oh, you want to bless food?
let's bless the food, can we?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive, nourishment of our bodies. We thank Jesus. Amen. Man, that spaghetti is on fire. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
It's like every time I make spaghetti now, I think about my niece.
Think about your niece. Think
Yeah,
about me.
because she's always says.
I thought you think about me when you was cooking.
No, because she always says, Auntie Deb, can I have the recipe? And I'm like, sorry.
I thought you think about me
She
when you.
loves the muscatty. She tried to watch me last time. She tried to sneak a peek.
Give me some of them noodles over there, man.
She tried to sneak a
They
peek
look
last
like
time.
They want to get on my plate. Or if you're gonna move it, give me a little more.
Well, I mean, where are you gonna?
No, I'm
where
just
are you
saying.
gonna eat
I'm
it?
just
I
saying,
mean,
give me a little more.
I guess you could put your salad down on the side.
I love her spaghetti, so I'm gonna give me some more, y'all. I'm sorry. This is all I'm gonna get.
Who you can?
Okay, I'm all right. You can take it away, Sam.
I mean, it's right here.
All right, all right, all right, all right. I am hungry.
Put a little different ingredient.
I am hungry.
Look, you guys. It might get a
You
little
don't want to
messy.
splatter?
It might get a little messy today.
Hey, I probably should do that.
Might get a little messy.
I probably should do that.
I don't normally bib up, but it might get a little messy.
I love red onion on my salad.
It's good. I try to watch my carbs so I don't eat spaghetti as much as I would like.
Shoot.
It used to be my two favorite things, spaghetti and pasta.
Well,
I mean, not spaghetti and pasta, spaghetti and rice.
we ate spaghetti a lot at home. So when you got mad, I didn't really want any spaghetti. You didn't cook it for me much.
Yeah, because you made it clear you didn't care for it because you ate too much. Look, I ate spaghetti way too much.
But then you found
That and beans. You did not want no beans.
But then you found a special way of making it. I don't know who you got that from. But I like it now.
Well, actually, if you see our show from yesterday, we had fried fish. So, like our family, we have a reunion. We have fried fish and spaghetti.
That's right. Y'all sure do.
So, we saved the spaghetti for today.
That fried fish was good, man. I nearly ate all of it.
You didn't realize until today that I had made it spicy because you put so much other stuff on it.
So I had it for breakfast, y'all. Cold fish right out the refrigerator. I love it.
And I offered him sausage and eggs, pancakes, omelet,
Cold
grits,
fish.
anything.
Cold
Is there any fish left?
Good old cold fish. It was good. It was better this morning than it was yesterday. Except for there's less of it. So I gotta say it wasn't as good as it was yesterday because it was less of it.
I know. You were like, that's all the fish we have left?
Radio.
My intention was to get more, but they didn't have any. It was like everybody's fun Friday yesterday. It was hard to find fish. It was a line at the counter.
Yeah, you said it was a line
It was a line, yeah.
at the market. I can't believe it.
Well, I told you I went 3 places to get it.
Well, it's normally crowded when we go in there, but... Well, I don't say crowded, but... When we've gone, there's been people there, but
Well,
not a line.
I wanted tilapia. They had some sole. They had some catfish. And I don't do catfish.
You don't... Your mom loves catfish, why don't you?
But I don't like it. It goes right up there with those other bugs y'all were eating. You and Marissa were eating. What do you call them?
Crawfish.
Crawfish. Bug. Catfish. They don't look good. Look fishy, taste fishy, don't want it.
They're fun to catch.
Are napkins over there?
Mm-hmm.
May I have one, please?
Yes, you may.
I would be so in your debt if I could have a napkin.
No debt. I told you that sauce should add a little kick to it. It's more kick
Yeah.
than usual.
Yeah.
I mean, that right there is...
I just don't usually buy that.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
because strange enough, I usually can't buy it. But for some reason, Sam's has been doing very good at keeping that in. Well, they're out of it sometimes, but...
That's good. I'm just eating. You can talk, I'm eating.
Chelsea, I got a little new secret in my spaghetti sauce. Don't say what it is, honey.
I'm not. I told you.
You'll have to come. How many miles is it?
Let's see. 24 hours.
It's about 44
40
hours.
40 hours.
Drive.
40-hour drive. She might do it.
No, I think she would get on a plane first. I'm pretty sure she won't drive that far.
Oh, man. I was out there in that yard, man. I tell you what, that right there at the spot. That is the spot.
Did you cut corners on the yard today? Because you got done pretty quick.
You think I finished quick?
Mm-hmm.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Well, probably because it didn't really need any trimming or anything. You didn't trim right.
No, I didn't edge. That's the only thing
that's
I
what
didn't
mean. That's what I mean. You didn't have to edge.
do. No, I'm gonna save that for Wednesday or so, cause it still look all right.
You got a rumble.
Hmm?
You got a rumble.
I don't know, man. I'm hungry like a mug. All I had was that fish.
You should hear your stomach sounds like a car turning over.
I was sleeping last night. It was rumbling. I'm like, man, why's my stomach rumbling? I've eaten. I eat good. Remember, I said, man, I'm stuffed. I ate too much fish. Man, I went to bed.
Yeah, you ate that fish and what? Out. You said, which movie do you guys want to watch? Oh, by the way, if you saw yesterday, we were, it's Friday fun night. We watched a movie called Jack in the Box.
Man, why do they take wonderful things and scare kids half to death?
And they kept saying during the movie Jack in the Box, I wouldn't give that to my kids. Yeah.
He was an ugly dude, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, Jack in the Box is supposed to be a happy thing, not something you got to be scared of.
What's that other one called? Don't go to sleep. The one where you're not supposed to go to sleep. You know where they all had to stay awake because you go to sleep in his dreams. Well, it's not Freddy. When you go to sleep.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger. That's an old one, man.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's like.
I thought you were talking like the other one they made. They made a couple different movies off of the Body Snatcher. You go to sleep, they put the seed by you, the seed become you. It hooks up to you. The next thing you know, you ever seen that?
You know what old movie I liked? Cujo.
Oh,
Hey, do you think we can find a copy of Cujo?
Man, who wanna watch
You think
that?
a kid will get scared of a dog?
No.
Then, boy. Anyway, we watched that. Then when it got time to watch a real movie, I was the only one in the room awake.
I was sawing logs, y'all. I'm not kidding.
Yeah. He's out.
We got comfortable
Ow.
chairs
We got
in the TV room.
we got reclining theater chairs.
Yeah.
He never reclines his because he says if I recline it, I'm asleep. Yeah, you
I was sitting straight
you was
up,
sitting
man.
straight up,
I was out.
and you were gone.
I was out like a light. And I woke up
Gone.
early. I mean, you woke me up because you got up early.
Yeah, I got about 1:30.
I said, I was waiting for you to come back. I said, I couldn't go back to sleep because I was waiting for you to come back.
Yep, I woke up at 1:30.
I said, Deborah done got up and left me here in the TV room
I tried my best not to get up, but
with the kiddos, and I'm going to have to stay here with them. And she didn't come back. I said, she done got in a nice soft bed.
no, I didn't.
Left me down here in these chairs, down here with these snoring hardheads talking in their sleep.
Well, you know I wouldn't do that. I was just right upstairs.
Little bit was over there. I think it sounded like she was crying or hollering. Hey,
It's probably that.
you all right? I was laughing. Laughing at what? What's on the TV? Okay, what
She
on
was
the
not-
TV? What on the TV are you
The
laughing
screen
at?
was blank.
She said, never mind.
The screen was blank.
She was out, man.
I started to turn it off, but then I thought, well, I said I'll turn it off and save the bulb. And then I said, well, you usually will wake up and push play.
I thought she was crying or something. She said she was laughing. I laughing at what? What's on the TV? What? What on the TV are you laughing at?
Maybe she was dreaming about something she saw earlier.
Never mind. When Jack in the Box was on, she had those covers up to her neck.
Oh no, what's the matter? Is it too scary? No, I'm just holding my covers.
Had them all up around her neck. Had my bit like this. What are you trying to do?
Yep.
Yeah, Jack in the Box, man. Do-do, 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 do-do. It didn't even do that. It made some other noise. Also, that joke would... Lid would pop up, y'all, and it would be on. It would be on.
Yeah, I brought the spoons for us to curl our spaghetti up. We didn't even curl a thing, did we? We ate like we haven't eaten in days.
Because you made it.
I made it what?
You snapped it.
I snapped it. So.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Because you said, don't break the noodles. I didn't snap it.
You didn't break it in.
No, because as soon as I got ready to break the noodles,
Okay,
I like
give
to
me
break the noodles in half just one time.
I like my noodles
because I
to be
hate
long.
to see the kids' noodles slinging all over
That's
the
all
place.
the fun of it.
Oh, come on. Then there's stains in the shirts. Come
Listen,
on.
Could I have some more while
That's
you
why.
talking?
Yeah, I didn't.
Your sauce is thick. It's
I
not
didn't snap it.
splattering all over.
And these are gluten-free noodles too.
What?
Yeah, this is a new brand. I've never used this brand before. I was kind of question mark because
They taste good.
it's corn flour, quinoa, and rice
Really?
flour. Mhm.
Really?
But the trick to gluten-free noodles is you can't overcook those mugs. You got to turn them off before you're supposed to turn them off, in my book, or otherwise.
See, look at that. You snapped them.
No, I
Look
didn't.
how short that spaghetti is, man. Look at it.
Well, probably getting it out of the doggone.
Put on there.
I mean, you know, getting it out
I see a
of the.
few little real long ones that you didn't. I caught you when you didn't was breaking it.
I didn't snap it. It's probably. Ooh, I probably should have put something underneath that bowl. I didn't get to snap it. It probably was because of, the pot that I had it in, because I planned on snapping it.
Man,
Yeah.
that's a secret weapon you put in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade to that.
y'all-
But the thing is, I won't be able to find it if I
If you
want
want the
it.
recipe, just send me a note. She won't give it to you.
And you won't give it to me either. I have to give it to Chelsea. I'm a surpriser and send her the recipe. I gave it to my mom. Yeah, I never give it to anybody, and I gave it to my mom, and then because my dad was like, "Whoa, what? I don't usually like spaghetti, but now that's on time."
Give me some more of that.
And then I gave him the recipe to my
She never
mother.
made it.
She made it, and she called me and fussing and saying, "If you didn't want to give me the recipe, you should have told me that you should have told me no." She said, "That's not the recipe you made." I said, "Yes, it was." And I said, "You didn't follow the recipe." I said, "You didn't. You had to use exactly what I said. You can't go out and substitute for nobody else's brands. You have to use what I say use, or it doesn't come out right."
Man, there was a dirty rice recipe you used to have that was really good. I don't know what you did with that.
I don't know either. I think somebody took
You
it.
used to get them dry spices. And
You know what? I think somebody took it out of my recipe box because I looked through the whole box many times.
I mean, that
I
rice
can't
was
find
spicy, man. 'Cause we had
It's
it
okay.
one time.
One day
we had
I'll take time to try to recreate.
No, we had it over at your aunt's house in Houston. That's the first time I ever had it. And I was like, man, that rice is spicy, but it's slamming. And I think she gave you the recipe. Or you used to make it. And you quit.
The recipe disappeared. I thought maybe you had it or something. At
Why
one
would I
point, but
take it?
I don't know.
As far as I'm concerned, if it's in the recipe book, that's where I want it.
I know, right?
I never made it because it was truly one of them things only you made, so I let you have it. I didn't even try to replicate it. Put my own spin on it. I just let you have that one. If I knew you was gonna lose the recipe, I would have started making
Well,
it.
I didn't know I was going to lose the recipe because I always put it in the box. So,
All I know is certain dry spices and stuff you would get.
that's like my mother has a recipe for, she had that sakatumi recipe. Good thing she gave it to me because hers disappeared. And she's like, "I done tore this place up." She said, "I can't find that recipe." All right, so I had it. Well, I basically have it memorized, but gotta pass it down.
So what do you think about the election?
Man, it's kicking. You know, by the way, it's not just what I added. I added something else to it too. That's probably why it's kicking. No, I mean it's double kicking because I added a little more something else.
It's my secret ingredient that I told you to use.
It ain't your secret ingredient. You said just use that. It's in there. Like not like you've been using it. But I also added something else extra to it.
So you're not gonna give me a small bio or nothing?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was a good.
Well,
good
honorable
that was
mention.
good. That was a good decision, honey.
You just gonna just take it all?
I just figured you wouldn't want me to put that in there because I didn't want to waste it in
All the
spaghetti.
intellectual property.
Look,
for
I didn't want to waste it in spaghetti. That's all.
Oh man.
What kind of timing you got going on? Well, how many minutes is it?
About 9.
So, I'm telling you what, I need a nap. I'm gonna sleep good tonight because I didn't sleep good last night, I guess.
Yeah, I thought it took me a long time.
Both my shoulders were hurting last night.
I've been figuring on the election.
Mm-hmm.
If all these young kids come out and vote that are doing this protesting, it'd be the biggest people at the voting polls ever seen.
Our youth right now, they're powerful beyond what they know. There's a 17-year-old that got organized. They have a march on the Golden Gate Bridge today, or this weekend, and she organized it. A 17-year-old. So the youth have more power than they realize because it's kind of like
you can't vote
it's kind of like
though.
I know, but she organized the march, so that means there are 18-year-olds. Shoot, by the time the vote comes, she probably will be 18. You know, some will be able to vote for the first time on their 18th birthday. You know, but you gotta get registered. You need to have your valid driver's license or valid identification. You can't wait till November and jump up and go do these things. You need to have that stuff done now. If you're gonna have a absentee ballot, don't wait till the last minute to go do these things, y'all, because this is important. This election is important. Millennials, we need you to turn out. We need you to make those people who say you guys don't care, make them into lies. Show the power that you have, because you have the power. You make up the population, and I think that's one thing they're probably not concerned about is saying, oh, you guys are out there marching, but you're not going to show up to the polls. Prove them wrong. We need you to show up to the polls. We need you to show up. How they say, show up and show out. We need you to show up to the polls. You have the power because they don't have anything to as youth. They don't really have anything to lose. It's a lot of people don't speak up at work because they don't want to lose their job. We used to do this thing at work. If somebody was going to say, no, we used to do this thing at work. When somebody was going to say something, or was it at your job?
You can't speak up at work?
Some people don't speak up at work when they disagree with things because they're worried about being fired. So we used to have this thing when people were saying something that you might get in trouble for, you go, mortgage. You know, kind of let your partner know, hey, you might be going a little too far, buddy. You know, you say car payment. You know, some people they have to take a lot of flack at work, and they have to suffer in silence because there's what is it called where you can just be fired for any reason? What's that called?
I don't know.
Well, if you are not a state employee and you work for a company, you know what I'm talking about. And they don't
can't be fired for no reason.
You know, if you're oh God, I can't think of the term of it. If you're not a contract, like you're not a state employee, a government employee, it's basically like God, I wish I had an HR person right now. It's like a term. It's like a term contract. You're like hired day to day. You work day to day. They can fire you any day for any cause. Unless you are a CEO that has a contract that says you can't be fired, or you're a government employee, you can't just up and fire a government employee. There's process. So some people take a lot of flack, or they get passed over at work because there's not much they can do about it. So what I'm saying is, young people who are still living at home or in college don't have to worry about their mortgage payment or the house payment. I think they're more free to say what they want to say, or without, you know what I'm saying? They're more free. So I think they should use this freedom to help the basically, I want to say the bondage. That's the word that comes to my mind first. To help this cause. Yeah, they need to vote. They need to get involved in voting for people who are just even like the mayors. Because you see the difference that it makes. People think that we only need to worry about the president and the governors. We need to vote on the mayor.
Yeah, the mayors are responsible for
exactly the police chief. You need to vote on the police chiefs.
That's a good point.
Because I didn't realize they were saying there was some kind of a thing where their record is not they're saying, oh, this guy that killed George had 19 issues in his file. That's not public record or anything. I mean, so it's okay, well, guess what? If anybody else would have to go do something, it would be record. If you would go down there and apply for a job at the police department, you couldn't have one. You couldn't even have a traffic ticket.
You couldn't have 19 issues.
How you have 19? You can't even go to a regular job and get written up 3 times and you be fired. How can you be a police officer and have 19 issues going on?
I don't know.
See, so there's a lot of reform that needs to take place. So there's a lot. We need to start looking more into these things, and as a people, you need to start looking more into thinking about, rather than cars and red bottom shoes when we're making some money, you need to be thinking about saving for issues like this. Because there's a lot of people that got nice cars, nice house, nice clothes. They look like they're balling, but when situations like this happen, they're lost. They don't have nothing. They don't have nothing.
Lose stuff. You
can lose stuff. You can be an athlete and you can become hurt, and things turn a whole nother tide. And so people need to start thinking like that. Because I know when we were first married, people used to say to us all the time, why y'all live in that 3-bedroom house with 1 bathroom? Y'all got good jobs. Why aren't you living out in the big neighborhood? And we're like, well, that's not where our priority was. Because our priority was, we're going to get old. We're not going to be working at Walmart. And I'm no disrespect to anybody who's still working. Some people work because they want to have something to do. But we're like, when we get old, we want to be able to go fishing on the lake. We want to be able to sit around and chill if we want to. And I expected, okay, I'm probably going to have health problems based on family history. I don't want to have to worry about that. You didn't want to have to worry about that. We want to be able to travel, And so some people we know had big houses and couldn't go nowhere or do nothing.
They were laughing at us because we didn't have no living room furniture.
Yeah. When we first got married, I was like,
years.
I was like, no. I said, no, we should not start off in debt, honey. I said, we shouldn't start off in debt.
My mother came in our house and said, when are y'all gonna get some living room furniture? Well, I mean,
you can go down to the rent-a-center or something. I said, babe.
We would just sit on the carpet.
We got the 2 most important things. We got a bed and we got a kitchen.
We had a kitchen table.
And we had a couch and a TV in the living room. That's enough.
No, we didn't have a couch.
Well, we had that couch that I remember. I got that couch.
Yeah, that was our first.
That was our first.
That was our first set.
Mm-hmm. And the bedrooms that we had was mine when I was a
green
kid.
Stripes on it.
The furniture?
Yeah, it had green. It was like plaid, like it had like green. No, not plaid, but it was like green stripes on it.
But it was from a really popular furniture store, and somebody had just bought it and they didn't make their payment and they were auctioning it.
I remember when we put it out on the end of the street for the trash to pick it up because we didn't have nobody to give it to. Nobody would want to take it. Remember them 2 guys came?
We were moving.
They were in a car.
Put it on top of his car.
One guy held it in one hand out the door. 2 guys held it in each hand. I said, man, they're gonna drop that.
And it was funny because we had put it outside because I tried to call the Goodwill or somebody to come and get it, and nobody would come and get it, and we were moving. And the guy came and knocked on the door and said, "Are you really getting rid of this?" And we were like, yeah. And he's like, can I put it back up to the side of your house while I go try to figure out how to get it?
Yeah, and I'm gonna come back and get the cushions. He took one thing. He took the love seat to it. Mm-hmm. And then they came back and got the big couch. Like, man, how are they gonna carry it?
Yeah.
They wanted it, but
he wanted it. I'm glad it went to somebody that could use it.
That was our first living room suit.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. But that's how my parents, that's how they believed to do and stuff. You know, you make a car, you buy your first car. They had to have financed the first car, and then when the first car was paid off, you just kept putting the car payment away. And when you bought the next car, it was paid for. When you went down there, you could make a better deal when you pay in cash.
Well, hey, we're gonna finish up the spaghetti. It's been fun talking with you.
Not tonight. We're not. I'm about to go into a good.
It's been good talking to you, but remember to
like, share, and subscribe. And please be safe.
Please be safe. Be good to each other. Be careful. Put your mask on. Not only protect you, but to protect the other folks.